We got the brand new Amazon Echo Show 8, and with it, we go through the first installation step by step with you, what you have to pay attention to, what is important, and what you can safely omit. We are already in the middle of the installation. We started, have now plugged in the whole thing, and now the whole thing is being prepared for the first installation. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comments. We try to help you as best we can. First, we are asked for the language. Here, you choose the desired language, and if you have done that, you just have to click on Continue. Now, we can continue with the QR code or continue on this device. I want to continue on this device so that I can show you everything step by step, and that's why we have to continue on this device. Now our network is being searched for, which we have to connect to. Here is my network. I select it by clicking on it. And if you have done that, you have to enter the password of your choice and then click on Continue. Password entered, I click on Finish and next on Connect. Now we will connect with our router so that we have an internet connection here. Connection is made. Have a little patience. Now you have to register with your Amazon account. Our Amazon Echo only works if you also have an Amazon account. If you don't have an account, you have to create one. I register here with my email address and click on Continue. In the next step, enter the password. Password is entered, we click on Finish. Now we have to click on Register so that we are registered with our account, and we are already registered here. In the next step, click on Agree and Continue. Now the whole thing is being loaded and the latest updates are being searched here. If there is a new update, it will be downloaded and installed. In the meantime, if you haven't subscribed yet, you can subscribe to our channel. It doesn't cost you a penny, but you always stay up to date and learn everything important. So during the update, it may happen that your device switches off and then turns on again. Depending on how big the update is, have a little patience. The first update is done. Now our device is looking for the next update. If there is one, it will also be downloaded and installed. As I said, it depends on how often the device has been used. If it has been used for a long time, it may happen that there are several updates. Depending on this, they will be downloaded and installed one after the other. We are at the usage conditions. We have to agree to this, otherwise we won't get any further. Click on this arrow here, Agree and Continue. Now we are at the cookies. Do you want to agree? Yes. No, I don't want that. That's why I click on Reject. You can of course click on Accept at any time, then you get cookies. If you want that, of course. In the next step, you have the option to rename the whole thing. Where is the whole thing? Copy settings or set up manually. Then it will be transferred to the other devices. I say set up manually. Then we can set up the whole thing manually. Then we have the time zone here. You can change this at any time. Otherwise, click on Continue. If you click on Change, you can then set up the continent and everything. If you don't want all of this, then you just need to click on Continue. In the next window, you confirm the location so that weather and everything is displayed correctly here. So, click on Continue. Then we come to the next point. Now you have the option to rename the whole thing. Where is the whole thing? Bedroom, shared room, whatever. You can choose here or you do it later. So now you can rename the whole thing if you want. If you click on it here and you don't want the whole thing, you can always do it later. Otherwise, click on Continue. Now you have the option to give a name. If you click on it here, you can now change the name. If you have done all this, click on Finish. Then you have changed the name and click on Continue. Yes, I'll do that now. I'll leave the name as it is. As I said, you can rename it at any time. Here you have the option to upload photos to Amazon so that Alexa can then transfer them here. You can set it up now or you can do it later. As I said, by scanning the QR code, you can transfer all the photos you have on your smartphone here. Then, you can do the whole thing here as a dia show, background, whatever. If you want to set up the device for your child, you can do that too. Then you have time to sleep and much more. Of course, also the child protection. If you don't want to do that, then click on No Thanks, but you can still do it at any time afterwards. Now we come to the next menu item, and this is the appointment reminder. Now you can set up appointments here, i.e. for the whole family. Then Alexa has everything in view for you. You can do it with the profiles by adding profiles here, or you can say later. If you want to add a profile, click on Set Up Profile. I'm someone else. Then I'll rename the name and everything else. Then you can add appointments here. We click on Continue and thus come to the next point, Audible. You can now test this for free for 30 days. Then you have a subscription. So watch out what you click on. If you don't want that, just click on No Thanks. Then we come to the next subscription. Also here Amazon Music, free for 30 days. After that, it will cost something, and you have to cancel it because the whole thing does not cancel on its own. If you don't want that, then click on No Thanks. We're almost done. Let's see how long this will take and which points are still to be done. Now you have everything explained here in the spotlight. The first steps, where you have to click to see what happens.